Okay, y'all, so this gonna be a real quick video. All I'm doing is setting up some Kratky Hydroponic containers and some 5-gallon buckets. So over here, I got a cucumber in soil with a trellis behind it. Right here, I got a cucumber in hydroponic nutrients and sitting in some clay pebbles with a trellis behind it. And I'm just doing this to do a comparison to see which one is gonna grow the fastest and if it's gonna be a difference in taste. So I set those up the other day and both of these cucumber plants sprouted at the same time. This one is doing better because it was already in soil. This one is in shock because it came out of soil and it went straight into the nutrients. So it'll bounce back here in a day or two. But on these ones here, I'm just gonna use perlite instead of clay pebbles. And I got my lids right here. About to clean these buckets out and get them set up. So all I'm doing is putting the containers where I wanna keep them at. And I got them sitting on these little stone things. And then I'm filling them up with water. And you wanna put them where you want them. That way you don't have to lift up the heavy containers. But I'm not gonna show you all the process of me mixing it all up. I got other videos. I'll link them at the end of the video if you wanna see what nutrients I'm using and how to set up a Kratky hydroponic system. All right, so as you can see, I got the nutrients added into the water. That's why it's that color. And now I'm gonna go ahead and put my tops on it. Then we're gonna go and add some perlite. So you can use perlite, you can use clay pebbles. There's all kind of stuff you can use as your medium to put on top when you're doing hydroponics. But I decided to go with the perlite because it's the cheapest out of all the other options. Only thing with the perlite is you're gonna get one good use out of it and that's it. With the clay pebbles, all you gotta do is clean them off when you're done and reuse them for the next plant. So I went ahead and did this red crimson, and y'all see how small it is now. And today is June the 1st. And then I did this sweet watermelon. So look at the difference in, or not look at the difference, but look at the size of them right now on June the 1st. And we're gonna come back in 30 days and let y'all take a look at it. And on this last one here, we're gonna put this pepper plant in there. So you see how this pepper plant is looking now? I'm gonna go ahead and dip it in here to get most of the soil off. And then I'm gonna transplant it into that last one. But June the 1st, you see the size of the pepper plant. And we're gonna look at it in 30 days and see how it's doing. So I'm just dipping it in the water, trying to get it as clean as possible, get as much soil off of the roots as I can. So I got them about pretty clean as they probably gonna get. And now I'm gonna go ahead and transplant into the 5-gallon container. And there you have it. We got 3 Kratky hydroponic 5-gallon containers set up. And we're just gonna sit back and watch them. Okay, y'all, it is a few days later from when I set up the hydroponic containers, but I end up getting all my watermelons and cantaloupe and stuff put over here. Got more potatoes growing, another tomato plant. I do got tomatoes over here growing. I can show you right quick. I got one right there, but it's a good bit. See right in there, all those tomatoes right there growing. So that's gonna be a yellow crimson watermelon, all sweet watermelon, an orange glow watermelon. That's another orange glow watermelon. These were some miniature potatoes. I can't remember what kind they were, but they sprouted in the house and I planted them, and as you can see, they're starting to come up. And they got another watermelon here, cantaloupe there. Honeydew here. End up getting some more basil going, and as you can see, I got my bowl and my pruners out here. About to get some mint harvested. Y'all look how fresh this mint is. That is nice and fresh. Y'all see that? Okay, so y'all see how the mint plant is looking right now. And I learned 2 new things when it comes to mint. One, you always want to grow it in a pot because it's invasive and it will take over everything. So if you ever grow mint, make sure you're growing it in a container to contain it because it will take over. And 2, I learned that to release the flavors and the smell of mint, just pick it up in your hand and slap the mint, and then it will release the flavors and the oils and stuff. So okay, so I got my dehydrator out, and I'm gonna go ahead and get some of this mint dehydrated. So what I do after I clip all my mint leaves off of the stem, I just put it in the sink full of water and clean it like this right here. I have like one of those vegetable washing machines, but I'm not gonna pull that out to do that. I'm doing this way right here, and get it all cleaned, and I'll stick them in the dehydrator. Okay, so I have this mint over here, so I can have fresh mint to add to some water and drink it. Got the other mint leaves in the dehydrator to dry out and put in a mason jar, but just utilizing my harvest. All right, y'all, so it is another day, and I'm back out here in the garden. And for those who don't garden, I'm gonna tell you now, it's not easy. It takes a lot of dedication and hard work to do a garden. And I'm gonna kind of show you my everyday routine when I get up in the morning, what I got to do to tend to my garden. So like anything, if everything was easy, then everybody be doing it. I enjoy gardening. That's why I get out here and do what I got to do. And I do this routine that I'm about to show y'all every single morning and every single evening. So the first thing I do, I come out here and I walk, and I just take a look at all my plants. I take a good look at them, and the main things I try to go to are my stuff in my protected greenhouse, because I got majority of the stuff in here that the white moth likes to lay their caterpillars on. So I come in here, and the main thing I'm doing is looking at my leaves and trying to see if I have any new holes in my leaves like this right here. So like I caught this a while back, but you see how I got those holes in the leaves? That was from caterpillars, from the white moth, white fly, butterfly, whatever you want to call it, laying its eggs, and they eat the leaves, but they always be on the back side of the leaves. And how you can tell, you start seeing holes like that. So that's the first thing I do. I walk in here and I check all my stuff that they like to land on, and I'm looking at the leaves under the underside, making sure that none got in here. Even though it's in here in this fence and it has this bird netting on it, if there's a will, there's a way. They will get in. So I check all my cabbages and everything they like to land on to make sure that none got in here. Then after that, I come back out, and it's time for me to water my garden. Now this takes the longest, but it has to be done. That's one reason why I like my flood and drain system and my hydroponic system, because it's hands-free. I don't have to water it. All I have to do is just plant it and then harvest from it. So I finally got everything watered, and I do that routine every day, early in the morning and in the evening. But I got a question, y'all. Y'all see all these little helicopter things? Y'all see all these things here? All here. You can see I got them all over here where they done landed all up there. And they're coming off these trees up here. but does anybody know what they're called? So what I noticed is no matter where they land, these things will go and then they will start sprouting. Look at this. They start sprouting. So every time I have to keep going to my pots and pulling them all out because they done got all in the soil. Watch. Look at that. Every single one of them, no matter where they land at, they start sprouting. But I'm constantly pulling them all out of all my pots and stuff. I mean, and some of them are getting real big, so I'm wondering, and I don't think it's no way possible that all these will grow a tree. But then again, I don't know, you know. So if anybody know what kind of tree produces those little helicopter things, go in the comment section and let me know, please. Okay, y'all, so I know I said this video is supposed to be a short video. It ended up going a little bit longer than I planned. But for those who stuck with me, I just want to say thank you. I really do appreciate you, and it does help out the channel. I just want to give you an update before I end this video. For those who've been following the channel, y'all know I'm trying to hatch out some jumbo brown Cotornis quail. Just want to let you know, it didn't go as planned.